You know, it's not unusual that a lot of us would probably characterize a storm as a bad thing, but you know, a storm can also be a blessing. Hi, I'm Michael Rauschen, and today's Thursday quote of the day. It's an anonymous quote, and it is, "Not all storms come to disrupt your life. Some come to clear your path." You know, many years ago when I was still a lieutenant in the Army, we were conducting an airborne operation, a nighttime airborne operation, a nighttime jump, and the jumpmaster was inspecting my parachute, and he's behind me and he's going through all the motions and checking things out, and suddenly I hear him say, "Holy smokes." And as you can imagine, he used much stronger adjectives than that. But he goes, "Holy smokes." And I said, "What?" And he again said, "Holy smokes." And I, of course, said, "What?" So he calls over another senior sergeant who looks at it, and he told him, he said, "Take a look at this." The guy looks at it and goes, "Holy smokes." And I'm going, "What?" So the jump master explains to me, he goes, "Well, sir, you'd have suffered a major malfunction." I said, "What do you mean by a major malfunction?" He goes, "Well, your parachute would not have opened." "Holy smokes," I said. And you can imagine I used stronger adjectives. The point was, I had a parachute that would not have opened. And we were jumping at around 1,000 feet, but a thunderstorm had come through. And there was clouds all below the airplane. And they were hoping that there would be an opening, a break in the clouds, and we could jump. Well, naturally, I was not the most enthusiastic at that point about jumping after being told that my parachute wouldn't open. Well, I put on a new parachute. The jump was ultimately scrubbed. It was canceled. I wasn't really upset about it, but I think about it today and I realized that thankfully the jump master found the mistake, but it had already passed once before. So had it not been for the storm, I likely would have jumped and my parachute would not have opened. Now I had a reserve, but we were only jumping at around 1,000 feet. So there was not much time to react, and you know, who knows, worst case, I could have been killed, hurt, whatever. But the storm in my case was actually a blessing. You know, so I think we can go back and look at our lives and find other storms that we weathered. And I'll make you bet that, and I suggest you do this, I'm doing it, you know, look back at the storms of your life. Connect the dots. See if there aren't some things that you could look back on and find that were actually a blessing. So thanks for listening. You guys have a great week. God bless you. I'll see you next Thursday. Bye.